How's it going, guys? Man Lights Arch here, back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are looking at the brand new LR Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. When it comes to summons to this guy, you do not want to know. This was honestly my worst shaft in Dokkan history. 2,000, I think, 300 stones to get my one copy. I will be coining dupes on Saiyan Day. I'm not touching this banner anymore as a result. I'm strictly saving for heroes. But we did manage to get a one copy of the unit, and a lot of other junk I did not use, but let's not waste any time, let's get into it. So this is greatest evolution of power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. His leader skill is using heroes or full power category allies, free key, HP attack and defense plus 170%, plus an additional 30% attack and defense to any pure and hybrid Saiyans that are on the category. This sounds like a decent leader skill, but it's honestly not that great. It's a bit too top heavy. There's not a lot of great supports or TURs that go on the team. It's a lot of LRs that are on here. So it's okay, but due to him being Super Saiyan 4, he's also got some other kind of flaws in regards to it. But his super attacks are the Spear Shot, which he raises defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. And then the 18 key is the Kamehameha, which raises defense for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So he's got very strong super attacks, pretty great ones. Once you get one super attack off of him, he kind of starts to kind of come into his own and make up for a lot of the shortcomings in the first turn, which we'll get to later. So his passive is Miraculous Saiyan Fighter at his peak. He gets free key, HP attack and defense. He gets free key and attack and defense plus 150%, plus an additional 1 key per key for attain, plus an additional attack plus 70% when performing a super attack, and a high chance of performing a critical hit if it is an ultra super attack. So he has no need for critting his passive. He has none whatsoever. He gets 70%. He gets a 50% chance to crit when he gets an 18 key, which is great. And then he gets an additional 7% attack within the same turn, and an additional 7% defense for 3 turns after receiving or evading an attack, so he can dodge. You can put dodge in this unit, and it doesn't matter that much for this part of his passive, but it does matter for others. He also reduces damage by 20% and gets an additional 7% defense and an additional 20% damage reduction as the first attacker in a turn. That's a really good passive. But his main thing is that in the first turn, he has got pretty low stats, so he can take a lot of damage on that first normal. And in stages like Dismal Future Red Zone, it really has started to kind of highlight the flaw of this part of his kit, which is kind of a shame because he came out afterwards for global Dokkan. It's after Worldwide Download Celebration, so the Dismal Future Red Zone is already there and kind of countering some of the things he needs. And then that goes also further in when we get into his standby. So his standby is, it can be activated once the character receives 5 or more attacks in battle. This doesn't seem that bad, but it can be very tough in some of the newer fights, and if the AI just decides not to really work with you. I very rarely get it in most Red Zone stages, and it also usually, you want to get it really within 2 turns at most. But if you do that, you're likely not getting the full power Super Saiyan 4 out. But he stands by for 4 turns, during which charge count is increased by 2 per key or per ink or rainbow key spheres obtained by allies, and 1 by any other key sphere attained by allies. So you want to be getting in 8 key spheres, which once we get to his standby passive, which is Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Maju, which honestly I have to just say, I do absolutely love this this artwork. It's so cool. Any type of Maju representation is cool with me. But yeah, so he has no super attack, so he's a defensive unit. He does not attack whatsoever. So his passive is, he gets 300% defense and reduces damage received by 10% per key sphere obtained, and guards all attacks with 3 or more key spheres type key sphere obtains. So he gets 10% damage reduction with 10 per type key sphere obtained. So if you get any type of int, like 4 int key spheres, you get 40%, you know, that kind of stuff. And then he gets free key and 70% defense for 2 turns, start a turn, for all allies, and then he also changes type key spheres to ink key spheres, excluding int, so he can make more ink key spheres for himself. And then he unarmed super attacks aimed at this character are nullified. So it's a pretty solid passive. You don't really have to worry about taking damage here. I mean, like in the hardest fight, Dismal Future Red Zone, Fusion to Masu, if you get hit by the physical one, he's gonna take the damage, he's gonna take it, he's gonna just absolutely tank it. So you want to get to 30 counts, because if you don't, you go back down to normal Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but if you get 30, then you get to the big main event of this unit, which is full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I know it's saying full power Saiyan 4 Goku, but I like saying the other way more. So his super attacks become the Dragon Strike Waltz, which raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. And then his 18 key is the 4 times Kamehameha, 10 times Kamehameha, where it greatly raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 4 turns, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then his passive is unadulterated full power, which he gets 70% HP, he recovers 70% HP for 1 turn. And then he guards all attacks for 1 turn also, and performs a critical hit for 3 turns from the start of turn. He gets 7 key and 200% attack and defense, and the additional 2 key per int or rainbow key sphere obtained, plus an additional 1 key per normal key sphere obtained, int excluded. He has 150% attack when performing a super attack, and great chance of performing a critical hit if it is an ultra super attack. Plus an additional 59% attack, defense, 59% attack, and performs a critical hit when key is 24 or more. Plus an additional 70% defense for 5 turns after receiving or evading an attack. And then he reduces damage by 25% and gets an additional 70% defense and 25% damage reduction as the first attacker in the turn. So once you get to this guy, he's basically untouchable, especially for that first turn. 50% damage reduction and guard, like Sword of Hope Trunks has that, and he's absurdly tanky when you get to his standby. Like when you get his standby, he has the exact same kind of passive, and you just don't have to worry about damage on that turn. So this guy is absurdly strong when you get to him. But the main issue is that it's going to take a little bit of time in order to do so. It can end up screwing you over. You usually get this guy at the tail end of the fight with how content is currently structured. You kind of get maybe 1 or 2 turns at most with this guy. But I'm not going to complain. He's an absolutely fun unit to use. But we haven't got the Omega fight, which is really where this guy shines the best, and the Dismal Future Red Zone can really, really counter him. But this is the team we're going to be running. We're going to take him, of course, into Red Zone, probably Red Zone Cell. We'll just try and get a run where we kind of get him with his full passive. So that's a longer fight. We won't really have to worry about dying, but yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get in here. I'm going to say this now. There is a good chance we don't get this and we need to do another run in order to get the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. But I'm hoping that Cell works in my favor and I'm able to pull it all off. You'll also see here, one thing I do love about this unit is that as a Super Saiyan 4 who leads GT Heroes and full power, he also does give me full power. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta gets another release on live due to the fact of having a perfect linking partner with him for slot 1. And then this also means I can run these guys on the team. I think when it comes to the team, the one thing is you're always going to be running this unit on the team. Maybe not LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you can get away with him, but LR GT, the GT duo, they're always going to be ran. And then you also get things like Kai Goku, World Tournament Goku, Beast Gohan, all on 200%, so a very, very strong team. So let's not waste any time. We're going to get right into Red Zone Cell. We'll see how things go, and we'll get an idea of how well he works at 55% full level 10 links. Alright guys, and we're back in. We're actually not going to run that team I showed you in the preview. We actually got a couple more other characters, maybe some more revivals like Tech Carnival Goku. We also brought Full Power Super Saiyan 4, the Tech one as well, so we can actually have like 2 great linking partners for both Gokus. And we also brought the GT support members, so we're going to see a very, very strong Goku in this run. But let's not waste any time, let's get in here and let's see how things go. I'm expecting this to be pretty straightforward. We just need to hope for good RNG when it comes to the attacks. So, farewell Goku. No, we can let this play out. I do really like this support memory. I need to start using support memories again in my own time. Like, I don't really use them that often. And you know, I don't know why. They're fun little additions to units. I don't really need to run things no item, especially when I'm just trying to show them off. So, if we look here, this is the thing. So, Cell only attacks 6 times, and he only attacks 5 times per turn. So, in this phase, we cannot get Oob out next turn. He's only attacking 3 times in slot 1. There's no real way to get around it. But in these kind of fights, it doesn't matter because, again, they don't hit that hard initially. But if I was against something like Goku Black or Zamasu, who also hits that hard, who hits much harder but also hits as rarely, it really does affect the units. So we instantly got hit with a super attack, but it's all we hit double digits, and then 13.5 from this guy. He's probably going to one-turn this Cell, isn't he? If he gets an additional, he's definitely dead. No, but he got a normal, so I'm not really going to complain about that. And I guess we should talk about that little flaw as well. Goku's int. And what do int units always have? Well, it's a free 5 additional. And in this case, you don't really want to be dodging any attacks. Sure, you build up some of your passive, but if you dodge, well, that's 1 less hit you've got towards your passive. So, oh, this is 4 hits, so this is good. So we're going to do this. So if you see here, this is my Goku. So let's see the defense. Start of turn defense, 226k. And he also has, I think, is it 5? So 6 out of 7 links active right now with LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So like, this is what I really do love about this unit. He has such a strong link set to work with this guy. And this guy is one of my favorite units of all time. So I'm not really complaining that he doesn't, you know, I'm not complaining that I get to run this unit again, basically. But let's see how much he does. So that's 1 hit. Whenever you don't need units to dodge, they always dodge. And then 10.4. 10.4 million. 55% full level 10 links. And then he gets, of course, he has a chance to crit. He had a 50% chance to crit on that move. But we didn't get it, but it's not a big deal. And then this is going to be the run, isn't it? So this Goku, we're getting trolled right now. We're getting trolled. We're getting trolled. But we can make this work. Hopefully, next turn Cell is not going to be super attacking he's not, basically, hopefully next turn Cell does not attack like slot 2 and 3 as frequently as he does in this turn. We want to take those last 2 hits. But I actually do kind of hope that he super attacks full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which he is not. So this is just easy double digits. Like, there's no doubt about this. He's about to tank this, like, for nothing. Yeah, absolutely fine. And then here, 10 million from you. Okay, okay. 10 million, no support. That's not a bad attack stat from you. Alright, so we just need to hope and pray now. Are we going to kill here? So this is what I mean about we may not get full power Super Saiyan 4. We may need to do another run. I've already had to cancel 2 runs because I got him in slot 2 and 3. Which is just not useful at all. It means basically we have less of a chance. Alright, if these guys don't quad super, we should be fine. Don't crit. Don't crit on this next attack. Please do not crit on this next attack. If you do, this is like absolutely disastrous. Oh, come on. Really? We're not gonna get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. This is the issue. Teams are too strong nowadays. And it's asking me to take hits. But these units are just these bosses cannot take a hit. So hopefully this is the run where we finally are able to get it out. So we have taken, this is the 4th hit for him. So as long as we don't 5 dodge like 3 attacks, as long as we don't 5 dodge all of these next attacks, we should be perfectly fine. So here we go. So he's going to do a super attack. We have got supered first. So yeah, 132k. He's taking absolutely nothing. So that is the full passive. So we can get Oob out next turn. Like, it doesn't matter what happens now. We're getting Oob out next turn. But he's just... This is where the issue is with full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is. It's just... If the AI enemy decides to just not attack the first slots enough, or you get unlucky and get your 5 dodge, you just don't have the opportunity to get him out as quickly as you would like. Alright, these guys triple supering. Again, this unit is such... This Super Saiyan 4 Goku is such a buff to these guys. They absolutely go crazy with him on the team. Alright, so I just needed to not super attack. But, yeah, so, if anything, if the one thing I wish about this Goku, I wouldn't change anything about his passive. I wish it was physical, or STR, or tech. Just something, I just wish it was a different typing. I don't want the 5 dodge. I don't want it at all. Alright, we're probably going to get the, we're going to get the standby. And we're going to get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, probably when we get to Perfect Cell. But... because I don't think he's living this turn. He's not living this turn at all, is he? Because this Goku, he's going to hit, what, yeah, 9.93. And he's getting unlucky as well. Again, so this next hit will be the one he needs in order to transform into full power. So if he just doesn't 5 dodge, he's going to be able to... So there we go. So this one could also transform. They both now can transform, which is good. But... if we kill this turn, we're probably only gonna... Yeah, we're killing this turn. We're gonna kill him. So we're just getting super unlucky with when the attacks are coming out. But we're gonna get Oob out here. So we're gonna see. As I said, he doesn't attack. He gets the nullified arm super attack. And he also key orb changes. So let's take a look at the field right now. So if we want anything, we want those STR key spheres to change to int. Whatever we get, we're not gonna change it. We're just gonna let it rock. But let's not waste your time. Let's get Oob out and let's.
みんなのスーパーサイヤパワー全部俺に分けてくれ。フルパワー状態のスーパーサイヤ人こうだったら俺は絶対に負けねえ。悟空さんに早く気を。
Okay, so this is what we're doing. So see all those in-key spheres? Can't touch them. Can't touch them because again, type key changing is a bitch. It changed the ones I didn't need. So I'm just gonna give them these free. I don't want to give all those to them. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna do this, and then what will happen now is I'll give all these in-key spheres to full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the next. Oh, look at that! Look at my boy Upuko. He's just not taking that damage. Cut it out, Cell. But yeah, I'm just gonna give all those ink key spheres to to Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the next turn if we don't kill, which I doubt we will. We didn't get the full passive for either, so hopefully we just get 2 super attacks with the other unit, and then we're perfectly fine with the GT duo, and then we're perfectly fine. Okay, yeah, all right. So here we go with these guys. Just don't kill him. Like, don't triple super. You've been doing it. Oh god. Oh my god, we're not getting him out. We're not gonna get him. We're not gonna get him, are we? This is it. That's it. That's it. We're screwed now. We're not gonna get him out. This is painful. So if I do this, it does give us quite a bit. But yeah, we're not gonna get it. Yep, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. Is that not a bitch? This is what's so frustrating about this unit. Like, I didn't want to give that. I didn't expect him to die so easily. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back in. This is just the powerful Goku Saiyan 4 Goku when it's just. Oh god. Well, maybe I can at least show the Super Saiyan 4 Goku exchange. That is the one where you don't get enough key spheres. Because I can't get the full passive now. Doesn't matter what happens. We can't get his full passive. So yeah, so look, this is perfect. I can at least show what happens when you don't exchange the full power Super Saiyan 4. So that does a lot of damage. But man, that is so annoying. Like, I'm not even asking for much. I'm just asking to be able to let me use full power Super Saiyan 4, but the game just does not want to let me. He dodged. Cell was just being really awkward with attacks. So let's just see. We can at least see what this one is, because it doesn't matter at this point. Like, we're not going to be able to get a full passive, so we're going to have to do another run. So when we don't transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we recover, I think, 50% HP. So let's see what this looks like. We can at least get this. The equivalent of that active skill is just the equivalent of like edging. I'm not watching their active skill. He's dead this turn. It doesn't matter at this point. Like, we're killing. So I'm gonna have to do another run in order to like show off full power Super Saiyan 4. The game just did not want to let me get it off here. I guess I should have let him have all those ink key spheres, but how was I didn't realize Cell was that flimsy against the GT duo. But yeah, so that is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You know, if you don't get full power off, he can still do work, but as you can see, you want to be getting that active skill, but the game just, if the game doesn't want to work in your favor, you can just go completely without doing it. 11 million, okay. Just 11. But all right. So give me a few minutes. I'll be back. I'm gonna do another run. We'll try and get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. Hopefully we get it out with no issues this time. I'll come back when I've got the rotation with him like ready. All right, guys. We have finally managed to get it. We've got Oob with 30 charge count, so we're gonna transform into full power Super Saiyan 4. So let's get a look at how. I forgot. I'll be back. Alright, there it is. We managed to get it out. We're not going to be able to get his 24 key on this first turn, so we're not going to be able to hit as hard as we can. But so we look here, we've got 272k defense, we have 50% damage reduction, and we have guard. So we cannot take any damage on this turn. Of course, we don't have to worry about it anyway, but we're going to do this, and then we'll do this. So we're going to take the first hit, and then we're going to get some attack and defense off of getting that. So how much are we going to do on this first turn? 13.8 million, and we're missing 59% attack from his passive from the 24 key. And remember, this is a guaranteed crit, so this is just, yeah, he's dead. And then oh yes, we get the smirk. It's so clean. So at this point now, we can bring out the other Oob. So we'll do that. So let's get him out. The game does not want to give me good keyals for him. Anyway, we got the defensive support. We haven't really got to worry about taking that. But this does mean also I can use these keys for my Goku on the next rotation. And we can see how much he has in terms of defense, and we can get the 24 key. I'm not going to hit the orbs for this Dokkan attack because I don't want to be using them. So we'll just let that play out. So in my opinion, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is honestly one of the greatest, coolest units released this year. He just needs more content suited to him. When Omega releases in the Shadow Dragon event, that's going to be a real big boom. But, you know, he still needs more than just that. So I'm really hoping that when that comes out, we're absolutely good. So this is really more longer content is what I want for this Goku. It's all I really want. But we'll see how much damage Goku's going to do on this next turn. We'll also check his defense. Because remember, he got the defense on the super. He got the defense from the hit. And then he also got his defense raised for 4 turns. So he's going to super attack them. And remember, Oob is providing 70% support here. So these guys are not going to take that much. 150 maybe? No, double digits. Never mind. So let's take a look at the defense stats right here. 772k and 640 on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So if we had to heal, we could just use this, and that's easy healing. And then we're gonna do this, but this is gonna be the last turn probably of the fight. So let's see what we get here from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Remember, we have the support memory app as well. So we'll take this first hit. Perfectly fine. And then we are at 18 million, 55%. That's 55%. This guy's probably one of the better 55% units you could get. And then there's that. And look, it's just a guaranteed crit. We did not have to worry about any damage there. We just absolutely crushed Cell. He raised defense 770k, raised defense again. So he was probably well over 1 million. He did not have to worry about any damage being done to himself. So this is going to probably be the last. Next turn will be the last turn. So we'll be able to get one more Super Saiyan 4 Goku attack. We can see the difference between a 55% and a rainbow Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So let's actually get that out there. So this Goku is rainbowed. So use it 332k. This is getting 24 key. This gets a 24 key. So this is going to be an absolute mountain of an attack stat as well. So you get a 55% attack stat and a rainbow attack stat. So he's going to take these hits. He's not going to worry about taking damage. So how much is this going to be? 22? 23? 24. 24 million. If this guy's going to be so good when we get more dupes. I cannot wait to get more dupes, but yeah, buddy. But yeah, that's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, that morning, wherever you guys are. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about him. Hope you did get good luck, and I hope you had far better luck than I did. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. I will see you all in the next video, and take care.